Hello all, happy new month. I'm Scott Coon, and this is your monthly newsletter for April 2025. I have a special announcement, the first ever Writers of Sherman Oaks panel. World building, a lesson for all writers. Warm up for the LA Festival of Books with this panel on world building, April 19th at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Sherman Oaks Library. I'll leave a link and all the information down below. You can RSVP on Meetup. And this is a free class. I hope we see you there. So let's meet the authors. Gerry Gainford is a nerd who spends the workday talking about computer security and likes to spend his free time cursing the blank pages. His first novel, After the Fall, is out now. Janet Wertman's critically acclaimed character-driven historical novels reflect a passion for the Tudor era. She had Harvard since she was 8 years old. Janet also runs a blog and YouTube channel where she posts interesting takes on the Tudors and what it's like to write about them. Marcy Dewey Mahoney is the author of the fantasy novel Archwild, the Words Of series of creative writing prompts, and several short stories published in various fiction anthologies. Her writing is magical and spooky, with a hint of funny. Vance Gloster had a career as a computer scientist working on the space shuttle program and in AI before turning to writing full-time. His sci-fi cyber thriller, 2/3 of a God, was published in March. He is also a musician, having appeared on several albums. Scott Coon, that's me. You guys already know all about me, but I'm going to give you a summary anyway. I'm a published novelist, an award-winning short story writer, and a former U.S. Army intelligence analyst. My afterlife fiction, Godless Armageddon, was recently #1 on the hot new releases in atheist books on Amazon. So, warm up for the LA Book Festival with this panel on world building. April 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. The cost is free. So that's the Sherman Oaks Library and in Sherman Oaks, California. So come out and see that. Now let's get into the contest, news and more. In contest, Masters Review 2025 Debut Fiction Prize. Deadline April 6, 2025. We will welcome submissions of previously unpublished fiction up to 6,000 words from writers who have never published in the genre. Book Pipeline Adaptation Contest. Deadline, well, the early deadline is May 20th, 2024, so if you get in by that, it's $45. The 12th Annual Book Pipeline Adaptation Contest seeks books, graphic novels, and short stories for film and TV development. Winner receives $5,000, film and TV industry circulation, and extensive project development. Book Pipeline Unpublished Contest. Deadline, the early one, is May 22nd, 2025. That'll be $45, so I recommend you get in there. The 6th Annual 2025 Book Pipeline Unpublished Contest seeks unpublished manuscripts across 10 categories of entry. Select publishers and agents get first look at the top picks for each category. Writer's Digest 94th Annual Writing Competition. Early bird deadline, May 5th, 2025. Deadline, June 2nd, 2025. The grand prize winner will receive $5,000 in cash, a trip to the Writer's Digest Annual Conference, and an interview for a feature article in our magazine. Short story length is 4,000 words maximum, which is why I never enter it. I can't write that short. I should really try harder. Fractured Lit, Ghosts, Fables, and Fairy Tale Prize. April 19th, 2025, $20. It's 1,000 words. So this is a shorty. We're looking for stories that use flash fiction's unique use of brevity and lyricism to create new twists on familiar traditions. The Best Indie Book Award. Submission deadline, 12 noon Eastern Time, August 1st, 2025. Best Indie Book Award is an international literary contest recognizing outstanding achievements by indie authors. Writers of the Future, deadline every quarter. I talk about this all the time. And this month they're having their gala. And as somebody who has won some accolades, I've never actually won anything higher than finalist, but I got invited to the gala, so I'm very privileged to get to go to that. I'm very much looking forward to it. In events, 2025 Roadmap Writers Virtual Conference. That's April 5th through the 6th, 2025, $99 for panels only. Full access to virtual conference, including 3 curated pitch roundtables and 1 workshop with the exec of your choice. What the MFA won't teach you, administrative aspects of writing for the 21st century writer. April 4th, 11th, and 18th, 2025 from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This workshop will cover the many and often invisible forms of writing early career or emerging writers undertake in the 21st century. How to be a successful self-published author, April 8th, 15th, and 22nd from 7 to 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. This workshop will help you go from manuscript to self-published book. How Comedy Works, April 10th, 2025 from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and that'll cost you $79.99. There are lots of classes about writing funny. This one is about what funny is, its mechanics, its principles. How Not to Lose Heart, Sustaining Mental Health in Writing Life, April 16th, 23rd, and 30th. 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. How do you stay hopeful enough to keep writing? This 3-night class will provide concrete skills to support your writing practice. Finding Inspiration Anywhere, April 19th, 26th, and May 3rd from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. All writers go through slumps. This class is for the writer looking to jumpstart their creativity. Towards Reality, Understanding Plot in Fiction, April 24th, May 1st, and May 8th. 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Participants will come away with tangible insights into the workings of plot that they can apply to their own projects. LA Times Festival of Books. I will be walking around at this thing April 26th through the 27th at the USC campus, LA. Free general admission. Join us for one-on-one conversations, exciting panels, readings by your favorite authors, musician performances, TV and movie screenings, and so much more. Mapping the Maze for Fiction Writers. Chart your path to publication. April 28th and 30th from 6:10 to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Feel free to check up on that. Make sure that I got 6:10 correct as the time that it starts and not 6 o'clock. Trying to get your work published can feel like wandering in a maze. I know how that feels. This workshop can demystify the process and help you reach publication. Good luck with that. I hope it helps you. The link for that and everything else will be below. The 2025 Writing Conference of Los Angeles. That'll be May 3rd, 2025. Get intense instruction over the course of one day. An optional pitch to a literary agent or editor. Get your questions answered and more. Getting your foot in the door on crafting a query letter. I also have a video on crafting a query letter, so you can check that out in my On Writing playlist over on my YouTube channel. For this class, however, will be May 12th, 2025 through May 14th, 2025, and it'll cost you $150 to $120. So check out their website for why those differences. In this 4-hour, 2-session workshop, we'll go over how to make the best first impression for yourself and your work by crafting a compelling query letter. Right through it, Craft, Career, and Creative Confidence, led by Roya Marsh. June 10th, 2025 through June 13th, 2025, $225 to $180, depending on what you want. This 3-session series is for poets and prose writers alike to help hone their craft and discuss the business of being a writer. AI is automated plagiarism. Defend your work. Is AI using your work without authorization? Search for your books and send demand to stop it. So I'm going to leave a link for how to search for your books, and then another link for how to send a demand that they stop it. That'll both be posted below. In news, Godless Armageddon, a reading from Chapter 2 on this YouTube site that you're watching right now. Tom weaponizes memories against false gods in a battle for all humanity. In this excerpt, Tom and the other characters are still dead, and Tom's soul is a puddle of fog on a golden ocean surrounding the earth. So check that out. You can watch it from the link below if you haven't seen that. If you haven't seen my book trailer, which is basically the back of the book being read to you with some animation, and then also an excerpt from chapter 1. If you watch all 3 of them, you'll get a really good idea of exactly what you're getting into with this book. And I think you'll enjoy it. Available now, 2/3 of a God by Vance Mitchell Gloster. It just came out this past month. Set in the future, 2/3 of a God explores intelligence, natural and artificial, as well as the lust for power and repercussions of technology. Available now, Archwild by Marcy, Dewey, Mahoney. Archwild has everything you want in a fantasy, magic, melee, and palace intrigue, all wrapped in a wonderful storytelling. So I strongly advise you check out both of those books. And that's the newsletter. I hope you enjoy the content I bring you. I will continue to keep an eye out for writing contest news and more. Now check out my playlist of animated short story readings or my on-writing videos. This month I will be adding new on-writing videos about grammar. I'm still working on that project. You guys have seen a bunch of them, and the best are yet to come. And also, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next month, if you're a reader, read. And if you're a writer, submit!